Hello, my name is Daisy.
Hey, my name's Alyssa.
And this is
Terrifying Talks.
Midnight creeps and shadows fall, whispered secrets through the walls. Ghostly figures start to sway. Tune in now, don't be afraid. Terrifying talks tonight. Chill your bones till morning light. Spooky tales to make you jump. Heart beats fast with every thump.
What the fuck is up, you crazy son of a guns?
Jesus, so aggressive today.
You think that was aggressive?
Just a wee bit. I mean, in a good way.
I'll show you aggressive. What the fuck is... Put the gunshots and fireworks. What the fuck? What the fuck is up? We're talking about sound effects, about putting them in. Just so things, when I say it, it sounds cooler instead of
Just like, what?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Welcome to today's episode.
25.
Yep, 25.
Hey, what's better than 24?
Shut the fuck up.
25!
And this is why no one follows. No, so this is episode 25 of Terrifying Talks. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, love you. I love everybody. Anyways.
I don't love everybody.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, the listeners, but not everybody in the world.
I didn't say everybody in the world.
I don't care.
I was generalizing, our group of people who listen to us. Duh.
Duh. Get into it.
Today we're kind of, switching it up just a wee bit. If you're not completely, if you're starting horror, this would be a perfect movie to start. But we talked about this for 2 days.
We did.
Debating whether we would consider this, to us at least, horror. Apparently to online and I'm guessing some people, it is considered horror, but it was rated online horror mystery.
Yes.
So the movie we're talking about today is No Exit. Came out in 2022. You could watch it on Hulu and Disney Plus.
Yes.
But I think it's only Disney Plus when you have the Hulu.
The Hulu, yeah.
Hulu Disney.
Yeah.
So putting that out there. I believe this is also Hulu original. Is that what it is? I wasn't completely sure, but I think it might be.
I don't remember.
I think it's only on Hulu. Anyways.
They could have just bought the rights to it.
Yeah. So I could just go off of what this movie is about.
Yeah.
I went online. I could have summed it up for you. But this is what they said.
Oh my god. Is it bad?
It's so bad because watching the movie, I was like, it says, I'll tell you.
Wait, did it give the description for the book or for the movie? Because the book is...
For the movie.
Okay, because I would say, if you guys didn't know, this movie is based off of the book by the same title. And in the book, it's different than the movie.
No, because when you look it up, it said Hulu, and then it was this description on the bottom, right?
God.
And so, but if you go on and you look it up, and they have the Hulu and stuff in the description, I don't know if maybe they Google or whatever got it weird mixed up together.
Maybe, that's possible.
But it said a college student.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely the book.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait a minute. I put a question mark. I wrote a college student question mark. I said she was a drug addict.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the description for the book.
Okay, well, I kind of from there wrote down
more so what we watched.
Yeah, so I said Darby goes home to try and see her dying mother. She was dying.
I know, but why are you gonna say it like that?
Sickly mother. She's not sick. Not really. Are you technically sick if you have a brain aneurysm? You're just dying.
Hey, any medical experts out there?
Be for real. Darby goes home to go see her sickly mother and then gets stuck with a group of people at a rest stop during a blizzard. Things take a turn when Darby tries and figures out who the kidnapper of the little girl in the fan outside.
That's so funny that they put the book description.
Yeah, they're fucking crackheads. Anyways, so I could talk about the movie for a bit. I will say this, it did not specify how much everything cost for cast and how much it made. I couldn't find it unless I was like with.
I feel like that could possibly be because I think, don't quote me, because I didn't write it down, but I remember this part.
Because it came out
It was
through a
supposed,
subscription.
yeah, because it was supposed to have a theatrical release, but then they decided against that and then just
maybe that's
released
why
it.
it is maybe considered a Hulu original.
Yeah, because it
They
didn't
took
have the
those rights,
theatrical
yeah.
release. That's possible.
But anyways, it was nominated and won the 2023 ASCAP award, the top streaming film of 2023. It was rated a 6.1 out of 10. It's about an hour and 35 minutes long. Oh, that's my bad, guys. I didn't even tell you the fucking title of this episode. I'm on crack. Let's rewind it. Do the rewind sound. You ready? Episode 25. Okay. Name, killer looks. The type of looks that you want to kill you.
That's a long ass title.
Mind your business. Just put killer looks.
No, I want to put the whole thing. Killer looks.
That's too much. Okay. Fast forward. Okay. So, we could talk about the cast. The cast all included 23 people. Which feels like it wasn't a lot.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, because
the beginning,
because of the psychiatric
rehab,
place.
Yeah, rehab, psych ward,
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So we have Havana Rose. I don't know how to, I don't want to say her last name. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Fuck, I don't know either.
Okay, my apologies. But she plays Darby. I believe this was also her debut movie.
Yes.
Yeah. So good on her. She's such a great actress. Love her. She's cute too.
Well, I don't know if this was her debut movie, but because I have it in the facts that it was her first major leading role.
True. I did see
so
that.
She could have been in movies before that, but this was I guess, debut of a leading role actress.
Okay. Either way, she's a great actress. I think
I loved her in
a
it.
lot of like her body language,
yes,
for sure. And then I'm gonna skip this one. And then you have David Rashidel. I don't know. Sorry about that too. I don't know last names for the life of me. Who plays Lars? You have Dennis. Not saying the last name. Don't know how to. Haysbert, maybe, who plays Ed. You have. I don't think this is her real name, but this is what it fucking said. Dale Dickey as Sandy. That's not her fucking name, is it? There's no fucking way.
Look this shit up.
There's no fucking way her name's Dale Dickey.
First of all, if it is, why are you judging her?
I'm not judging. I'm just like judging her parents.
It says Dale Dickey.
Shut the fuck up. That's crazy. As Sandy, and then Mila Harris.
Her full name is Diana Dale Dickey.
Oh, okay. I love that for her then. Mila Harris as Jay, or the little girl. And then
oh my god. Here you guys go.
The star of this fucking movie.
The whole reason the title is the title that it is.
My fucking baby daddy. Okay? R.I.P. my actual baby daddy.
I'm dead.
Not actually R.I.P. But I just want to put a little, thing into this. I've convinced I show a picture of this person, and I convinced Silas, which is my daughter, to say that that's her dad.
I'm pretty sure you've told me this, and that it makes him so mad.
Anyway,
rightfully so.
What? I want him to be my baby daddy. I mean, I want my baby daddy to be my husband. I mean, my husband to be, But I think... Anyway, so the star of the show...
Oh my god.
Who plays Ash is Danny Ramirez. I don't know, you guys can't see me, but I have like hard eyes coming out of my fucking ears because I love this man so much.
Yeah, they're there.
She's looking at me. Obviously, you guys can't see her, but she's looking at me with so much hatred. Like how I looked at her last episode. So she's looking at me this episode.
You guys don't understand how much I have to hear about him, even before we were doing this movie.
Listen, shut the fuck up. Why are you airing out my dirty laundry like that?
Because I have to hear it, and it's dirty laundry. Clean that shit.
Hell yeah, it's dirty.
Oh my god.
It's so dirty. Sorry, I had to drink my water, guys. I got a little bit thirsty there. Danny fucking Ramirez, the Falcon, okay? The fucking he's so fine. Also, I just want to add, fuck you, Jessica Alba. Period.
Oh my
That's
god.
it. That's all I'm gonna
I've been
say.
hearing
from
a lot
here on
about
out.
that too, guys.
Shut up. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. We'll move forward. So let's get into the movie. So I have a lot of notes. I'm gonna just say my first note. Danny Ramirez can get it
Oh
10
my
times
God.
over and over again. I do not care. And I just feel like him doing this movie was like beautiful. I thought it was the most like wonderful thing I could ever watch in my entire life.
I want to say this was the first movie I saw him in.
Really?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know what? I have a movie to recommend you, and it's actually really good. And not just because he's in it, but it's an actual...
That's just a bonus.
It's just a bonus. But it was an actual really good movie that I really, really enjoyed. So, got you, girl. Let's talk about Darby a little bit, yeah?
I love Darby.
I also did love Darby. I think I have some notes on her, too. I think Darby had tried her hardest. I mean, I even wrote down... this is what I put down. Let me see. I said, hate Devin, which is his sister. Darby's sister.
Yeah.
Hate Devin, rude as fuck. That's her mother too. Lost her dad, got an addiction, doesn't excuse whatever shitty thing she could have done with, Darby. Not being able to say goodbye to her mom and apologize to her or see her sober before her mom dies is crazy as family, but also traumatizing to Darby and everything she has already been through.
Right.
I understand what addiction can do to people and the crazy stupid things people could have done, but if she's always constantly trying to get help, and this time around she did it herself, you know what I mean? Like
that should have been a step in the right direction.
Yeah, and then you hear from, I believe it might have been a friend, maybe. I don't
know who that guy was to them.
Yeah, but to hear that your mom's in the hospital who had a brain aneurysm, and she's basically
and it's not looking good.
Yeah, basically in her deathbed at this point. And then you call your sister, and your sister's like, I'm not fucking taking you out of rehab, Darby.
Yeah.
Like, you're fucking nuts. And that mom doesn't need to deal with that shit. I'm like...
I could understand if, something like that wasn't happening closely. So, it could sound like a fake story, being like, oh, I need help getting bailed out because of something different.
And I get that, but this is...
Exactly. It's this is actually happening.
Okay, so in the movie, Darby's father was in the Marines, and trigger warning, but it says in the movie, he ended up shooting himself. And I believe that probably is where it first took a toll in Darby's life and getting into drugs and stuff like that, like her addiction. And she, from what I saw, apparently likes cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
Likes that's the heroin.
Heroin, the one with the
needle.
needle. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I don't do drugs.
Don't
like that.
either.
I don't do drugs. Period.
I want to say I think it's heroin. I feel like there's other ones that can get injected, but I don't know.
Is heroin the thing? Is that same thing as what is it? Black tar? You gotta cook it on the spoon and you.
I thought that one was meth.
Is that one meth? Black tar?
I know. I'm pretty sure meth is the one where you have to cook.
I thought you
on a spoon.
This is how you know we don't do drugs. Anyways, guys, she does crazy drugs. If you use a needle to do drugs, that's
a lot. If y'all have seen from our cover photo and stuff, I am heavily pierced. So I can do needles, right? But I can't do medically those type of needles, the ones that you just stick in. I can't do those.
I'm scared of needles.
Even when you got piercings?
I'm scared of it. Yes.
Why'd you just say it like that?
Because
how'd you get your piercings then?
With my eyes closed. Someone holding my hand.
Aww.
Let me tell you, when I worked at the hospital,
mm-hmm.
we're mandatory, mm-hmm. It's mandatory to get the flu shot.
Mm-hmm.
When I fucking tell you, motherfucker, that I went into that shit and they had to give me a cookie afterwards and some orange juice because I was pale as a motherfucker. My hands were sweaty and clammy, and I had someone go up there with me. I had a friend go up there with me and hold my hand because I was just so fucking scared. And it's not like a pain thing or anything.
No, it doesn't hurt.
No, I think that's why I'm okay with like getting piercings and tattoos. It doesn't hurt, and that's not what it is. Especially like tattoos and stuff.
Yeah.
That doesn't scare me or anything. I think it's more, or piercings don't too much scare me. I think it's more of when I've heard horror stories that, you know, someone would like your muscle would twitch or something and the needle like breaks in your
Ugh.
I've heard like crazy fucking stories, and ever since I've read one where one went to her bloodstream and it pierced her heart. I don't know if it was fucking real or fake. I don't know how old I was young,
But it was traumatizing.
but it was traumatizing, and after that I was like, fuck, I know.
Always not liked needles. Like when I was younger, they had to give me 2 shots. I don't remember which ones they were for, but it was like those annual ones that you have to get for school.
Yeah.
They had to give me 2 at once. So they decided, well, they had to give me 2, so they decided to do both of them at once.
Absolutely not.
And so me, a little fucking, I'm scared, I'm over here, I guess I moved, so they shot it in the wrong spot, so they had to do it again.
Fuck.
I was so mad. And then when my leg was messed up, they had to take my blood to, like, you know, run blood tests and whatever. Actually, that wasn't my leg, that was for my back, but my leg ended up coming
I'm gonna
afterwards.
throw up if you keep talking about needles, bro. I can't do it. I swear to God, it's like a phobia.
It's not bad.
I swear to God, it's like I can't even watch it. Like,
They had to do it twice.
no, I can't do
'Cause
that.
the blood wouldn't come out the first spot.
Shut the fuck up. I can't
I
even
was
watch
terrified.
it
I was
online.
literally hyperventilating. Elena was back there with me. I was hyperventilating because I'm over here like, oh my God, if I have to get stuck again, because they're over here like, if the blood doesn't come out this time, that they're gonna have to like try again, like back in the room.
Absolutely not. That's like a 5 minute rant of fucking drugs and needles. Fuck that shit. Anyways, Darby does fucking drugs. I think her sister's on fucking crack for not letting her see her mom dying. I thought that was crazy, but Darby ended up escaping the, you know,
She did it so quickly.
she did, like, very nonchalant.
I feel like, I don't know, a part of me felt like that was a little, I don't know how realistic, but a part of me felt a little unrealistic with it.
It probably is more of a rehab than it is a psych ward, because it
Yeah.
felt like more like those people weren't like,
Held against their will.
yeah, kind of in a way. Because, you know, I mean, yes, but no. You know what I mean? Like, it
Mhm.
seemed like the people there,
It wasn't as guarded as like a psych ward would be.
yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I just thought she slipped out way too easily.
She just quick like that. That's why she got them ninja moves. That's why she's still alive.
Yeah.
Plot twist. Just kidding. But yeah, didn't like the sister. Loved Darby. I think it was very fucked up of her sister. Especially towards the end of the movie, you see that she like is trying to be there for her sister and stuff like that. But it's like, you didn't let me see my dying mom. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I would not talk to my
That shit
sister
low-key
if I was
pissed me
her.
off because I remember when like they were like, oh my God, you have a guest. I thought it was going to be the little girl. And I forgot about that part while rewatching it and thought it was going to be the little girl again. And then I saw it was her sister and I was like, oh, okay.
I just like, if you can make amends for your sister with your sister after she basically told you that your mom doesn't need her shit,
and essentially just go fuck off.
yeah, and to never contact her, don't return her calls, you could get shot by Danny Ramirez with a nail gun. I do want to say the thing that I have above it, the note that I have, is that the care and consideration of not doing drugs and then having to do drugs to save a little girl.
Right?
Must be so fucking rough to see that, know that your mom's dying, you want to see your mom, you want to be alive, you see this little girl, she's in help and need, whatever, and then you
Essentially
basically
break your sobriety.
yeah, break your sobriety, kill your sobriety, and then, you know, still manage to come back from that.
Yeah.
Is that, like, I feel like you would have like a little slip back after,
Mhm.
you know, having to go through something traumatizing like that and having to use drugs to help in some sort of sense.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's very non-realistic, but I think the way it was done in this movie was kind of beautiful.
Yeah. It was like kind of poetic.
Yeah, and then let's talk about Lars for a little
Bro,
bit.
Lars was a little shit,
I
but he was like funny.
You thought Lars was funny?
Bro, how weird he was.
This is what I put. Lars is one weird, anxious dude.
Yes, and it made it so funny. Like when he had his headphones in, and just the looks on his face that he would give when they would make him take out the headphones. He's just,
Huh? No, fucking Lars was so fucking sus the whole time.
so like right away, you already knew he was one of them.
You know what though? I did write in here. Let me see. Where is it? He just was really too obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think not that I would like it to go this way, but I think if he wasn't so obvious, then it would have taken a different toll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would have really been a big mystery game.
Yeah, like-
other than Darby was pretty smart. When she found the little girl, she took a picture of the license plate and everything. Essentially, she found out it was Lars because she tried to figure out where everybody was from.
Doing the whole question game.
Yeah, based off where the license plate was from. So I feel like that was good on her. Such good like detective skills.
So what I don't get is if Ash and Lars, I'm assuming they weren't blood related, but ended up getting into the same home somehow. How were they not? Well, I guess maybe he could have been from a different place then because of that and used that.
What? What do you mean?
Because didn't they say 2 different places for like their homes and everything when she was asking questions?
Yeah, okay, so my thing, right? So I know they did kind of have a good discussion on like why would you use the real place? Yeah. So spoiler, Danny Ramirez, who plays Ash, so Ash and Lars are in it together. Okay. But Lars is more suspicious. He uses his real like the place he's been and whatever.
Like he
and
gives
whatnot.
real answers.
Yes, Lars is very oversensitive. That's what I put. He's oversensitive. You could tell that he isn't really good at being a bad guy.
He really is. He cares a lot.
Yeah.
And you could tell with like how he treats the little girl.
like with the snacks and stuff.
Yeah, coming to warm up the car.
Yeah, and I just think,
I think he genuinely kind of thought they were doing the right thing.
yeah. Well, because he was very naive. I don't know
Yes.
if maybe that's just what he wanted to believe because he believed what supposed to be his brother, Ash, you know what I mean? He believed Ash that they were taking these kids, people, whatever, and they were taking them to actual good homes. And I feel like based off, what we could tell from Ash and Lars is that they were foster kids.
Yes.
And then they meant Uncle
Kenny?
Uncle Kenny, it might have been.
I think it was Uncle Kenny.
Yeah. And I'm assuming Uncle Kenny is a fucking sex trafficker or some shit.
Some type of human trafficker.
Yeah. And so I think Ash kind of got into Lars' head a bit to make him think that they weren't in a good home for whatever situation, and they're putting them in good homes.
So he knows what's really going on, but then like he's telling Lars to help him go along with it. Oh no, they're just going to a better home.
That's what I wrote in my notes. Ash, I think when it comes to Ash tries to protect Lars a lot from, I think in certain situations, he's very overprotective of Lars. And you could tell in the movie. Or Ash is very, Ash is, I feel like, is more cold in a way, kind of
like standoffish.
Yeah, cold within, like, this is what I put down. Lars is oversensitive. You could tell how him nurturing the child a lot. But Ash, who seems more cold with the job in a sense, but more level-headed. But yeah, I think, what else did I fucking put in? God damn. I think Ash is just, I think it sucks to be lied to someone who's trusted, because I think Lars kind of figured it out a little bit.
He started to figure it out, but he was still also trying to be naive about it. Because he's like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, especially when he was like fucking manhandling fucking Darby
and when he was
around.
Killing everybody.
Yeah. Loved Ash. We could talk about Ash a little bit. I really love how in the beginning he's very soft-spoken.
Yeah.
I think that's what brought trust and charm to everybody, because Lars is so fucking oversensitive, can't control his temper, and then you have Ash, who's very super level-headed. He's very charming. You can notice too when it comes to like Lars and Ash's relationship, when they were playing the game Bullshit.
Yeah.
Anytime questions were being aimed at Lars, Ash would have something to, direct them in a different position, because I feel like obviously their duo is really, Ash is very panicky and kind of just spits the shit, you know? So I feel like a lot of Ash's role in the beginning too is diverting.
I could see that.
But yeah, I wrote down that Ash was really soft-spoken, how he tries to protect Lars from saying too much or going overboard, especially playing the bullshit game like a son.
Yeah, because he was getting pretty heated in there.
He was. And then you could tell in his face too, when he like gets up and walks out and he turns on the car, that you could look on Ash's face and he's like, what the fuck did he just do? Why would you do that? Because they had questions about it. So
Yeah, because they were over here like, why is he turning on the car? Where is he going?
Yeah, so it was just kind of like, you could look at his face and you could tell like, what the fuck?
And it's like, what is this man doing?
Yeah.
I gotta come up with shit.
Ash's body language says it all. Like what I said, I think I also just want to throw in here, Darby was too vulnerable to cute strangers.
She really was.
I understand this man came in charming as hell, talking about the first line he fucking woke up, was like, was I snoring? I feel embarrassed that I was snoring. I know I was snoring. Sir,
You weren't snoring that
I saw
much.
you shut up. I will kiss you on your lips, sir. You know what I mean? Very charming, very level-headed, very sexy. Okay? She trusted that man way too motherfucking fast.
Yeah, until the little girl was like, the men. And she's over here like, men?
Yeah, that was crazy. So the movie kind of goes on. Darby ends up finding out it's, you know, Lars and Ash together with this little girl. There's a lot of drama. They kind of beat up Darby.
Yeah.
Pretty rough, to be honest. Plot twist, the biggest plot twist was that Sandy, Ed's wife, was also in the game.
That definitely threw me for a loop when I first watched it.
So
that was a jaw dropper.
we could talk about Jay. Okay, Jay's this little, beautiful little girl. I think that's her name in the movie.
Yes.
Yeah. Jay's a little girl. She's super fucking rich. Okay.
Like the little prissy, rich little girl.
Yeah, she was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
You know, you feel bad for her because she's got kidnapped. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
but then like they show
clips.
them.
Yeah, they show clips of her being a fucking dickhead, and
And then you're just kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'd fucking steal you too for money.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't kidnap anybody unless it's Alyssa.
What the heck? Well, actually, you could kidnap me.
Yeah, kidnap you on Sunday dates. Yeah, so Sandy is actually Jay's maid.
Yes.
Yes. And then Ed and Sandy are married, who are
Mhm.
also, so the main people are Darby, Ash, Lars, Ed, Sandy, and Jay, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So Sandy and Ed are married. They needed money.
'Cause-
Ed wasn't in this, by the way. Ed had no fucking
Yeah,
clue.
he didn't know. He just was a gambler, so he
Yeah.
gambled away all of their money, I guess.
That's what I'm assuming.
That's
What
what
happened.
That's what it made it seem like, the way she was like being like, I had to fix it because
Yeah.
I looked and there was no money, and they had made comments about gambling before.
Yeah, but Sandy, I guess they met each other online per what they said.
Per whatever website you go to find people to help kidnap people.
The deep web. Sandy is the maid. Contact Lars, and I don't know if it was like Kenny and they, Uncle Kenny sent
Yeah.
Lars and Ash, but
They contact each other somehow.
so they went. She gave them all the information of when the parents were going to be gone, all this other stuff. They kidnapped the little girl. And another thing that I wrote down is the fact that everyone landed in the same place is fucking crazy.
Especially because it wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, which makes it feel like everything was set like to be fate in a way, like it was
Yeah.
supposed to happen. Yeah, so technically Sandy didn't know who these guys were or anything. She's never seen them. But yeah, and then it gets kind of, I don't know, all of it gets kind of crazy. you
Yeah,
know?
it starts to go downhill quickly.
Yeah, Darby trusts Ash after she finds, the kid in the van, and she figures out whose van it is, which is Lars, because Lars is a big mouth, oversensitive baby, and tells Ash, hey, Lars is a fucking creeper. He's got a little girl and all this other shit. And Ash is like, oh my God, really? And then
Like, just playing it off like he doesn't know.
yeah, like, we should call the cops, and who'd
She's
you
like,
tell?
I already tried and it didn't go through.
Yeah, I just, and then she...
Which, I think he's dumb, because why would he think just deleting the message would make it so it wouldn't finally go through when there was signal?
Because men are dumb.
All I know is in that moment, I was
Sorry
like, you're
to
dumb.
Danny Ramirez, but
You're dumb.
he's probably not dumb. Ash's character, Ash, is dumb as fuck.
Dumb.
Yeah.
I'm over here like, obviously it's still gonna go through.
Yeah, unless... I mean, there's buttons now where you, like, press cancel and it won't send.
Yeah.
But
But this was back, well, I guess it wasn't that long ago.
no, 2022. It kind of looked like an old phone anyway.
It did. It was a flip phone.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
Hers was, yeah. No,
It was
I
a
don't
touch
remember.
screen.
I just
Ooh.
rewatched it yesterday too.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's a really interesting storyline. I really enjoyed it. I give it, honestly, a good 9 out of 10 to
Yeah.
watch. Like we said before, it kind of feels like a starter horror film.
Yeah, it's definitely nothing like crazy. Like there is a little bit of blood and stuff, but it's not like guts spilling
You
everywhere
know
type of
what,
stuff.
Though, when he fucking nailed her arm to the
That
fucking
shit
wall,
made me cringe.
Yeah, I have to skip through that all the time. I have to skip through that scene. I've watched it a couple times, but it just gives me like, ugh.
The heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I think when it comes to like real life shit like that, like, obviously if I'm seeing someone get fucking cut open, like, I feel like that's different than
Mhm.
like things that could realistically happen
Yeah.
in real life.
That shit looked like it hurt.
Dude, first of all, she did fucking so much coke to get her fucking arm out of the wall, out of the nail in her arm.
I thought her acting in that moment was really good too, because I feel like that is the type of thing that you kind of just go numb to, like when it happens, and how she just kind of was just like, she couldn't say anything.
Yeah, she just was sitting there.
Like she couldn't scream, but you could still see it on her face how much pain she was in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she had good acting in that moment.
I think overall, the acting in general was really good. I really enjoyed how much body language everybody used, especially when it came to like Darby in general. I think all body language that she did was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Ramirez, who played, who's Ash, I think him in the aspects of like manipulation and all that other stuff, like, and that type of body language, or trying to protect Lars and stuff like that. I thought his body language was beautiful just as much. And Lars, I'm an anxious person already, but to play someone that fucking anxious all the time, that's also beautiful acting.
You know what I love? It kind of has to go with acting for like anger and stuff. But like when after like she found out that Ash was in on it, and they had to go back and just sit like nothing was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And how he was like, oh, it's so sad. Darby was telling me what happened to her dad, and how mad Ed got. I was like, that's not your story to tell.
Yeah, you go, Ed. I said that all the time. Clip it, babe. Clip it. You know what's another one that was really good that Danny Ramirez like portrayed like beautifully? Like it's my favorite part of the movie when Lars dies.
Bro, that shit, I felt so bad for him in that moment.
And you fucking shouldn't. That's
exactly.
But how beautifully he fucking played that shit.
And
I was like,
the tears rolling down his face.
it was such
and
a
the fact that, okay,
scene.
If you guys don't know, Ash is the one that accidentally kills Lars.
Yes, with the nail gun. Jay
went to smack him, and he accidentally
No, it was
because he had the gun and she had like
a
hammer
Jay
or
smacked
something.
him. Yeah,
Jay smacked him to get him to throw it down, but instead he accidentally pulls the trigger, and it went into Lars's head. Didn't kill him right away yet.
No, it was a good I think a good 3
that was
inches
good acting
out.
too, because he was
Oh
over
my
here
God, he was
I'm feeling really funny.
That was so great. But it was so beautiful because everybody just kind of stops in their tracks. Ash kind of goes to him. He's like, "You're okay, buddy. You're okay.
Yeah,
Like
we're gonna get you out of here.
Yeah, fuck the kid. Blah blah blah." And then fucking Lars slips
In some fucking blood.
and on his face, and the nail went inside his head, and he died.
I can't get over how he fell.
It's kind of funny, but
It's so funny, but so sad
and then
in the same moment.
and let me tell you, Ash's fucking response was
Switched so
it's the
quickly.
body language, it's the face.
He got so like everything hardened.
Yeah, at that point, I feel like he just did not give a fuck.
Yeah,
because
he didn't have anyone to protect anymore. Because he didn't care about the little girl.
No, he really didn't, and I think that's where they kind of bumped heads, Lars and Ash.
Yeah.
Maybe like the protection of the girl, but when Lars died, man, he set that bitch on fire. He stared at it while it burned down. He was just, you could tell the demeanor. He had changed completely.
Think he was trying to tone everything down in front of Lars. So since Lars wasn't there anymore, he didn't have to tone anything down.
Yeah.
And obviously he wanted his revenge.
Yeah, I think the end of that movie was just more for Lars than it was for the little girl.
Yeah.
I think at that point he didn't really care about the little girl. He just wanted to kill Darby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he almost did.
Almost did, yeah.
Fucking killed a cop.
He sure did. He sure did.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I would have done in that situation as a cop. A woman holding a gun, not putting it down.
Yeah, no, I definitely thought the situation for fucking sure.
They both definitely seemed sus. So in that situation, I don't know what I would have done as the cop too.
To be honest, I would have just shot Ash. I would have took one. If he shot me the way he shot me, it would have been so much easier to shoot Ash and take the shot, because you're gonna get shot anyways, and then just kind of
instead of just trying to tell the cop, no, wait, hold on, because then the little girl could have vouched for her.
Yeah,
as long as the cop didn't kill her in the process of her shooting.
But yeah, I thought this is one of my favorite Danny Ramirez movies.
I know it is. I know. I've been hearing about it for the past 3 weeks. Upcoming to this episode.
That's untrue. This is the only horror film I guess he's in. So
is this really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Well, that you would consider more horror versus everything else.
Yeah.
He's in the Marvel stitch now, so
that was crazy when I heard that. I was like, what? Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Why were you surprised?
I don't know. Just because I'm so I don't watch a whole lot of Marvel anymore because I'm just so used to the original people that I never got into it once they were all gone.
He's so good as Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think him and Anthony Mackie. I'm such an Anthony Mackie babe. But them together, it's just the duo is just duoing, babe. It fucking is. It's beautiful. I love Danny Ramirez. Love him. Heart him.
I know
heart
you do.
eyes.
I know you do.
Him naked. Never seen him naked. That's not the point. But beautiful man. He's a very beautiful man. And you can't deny it.
He is. Especially in that movie.
Which one?
No Exit.
Dude, his hair,
the messy hair. He's so hot. I won't lie.
I'm not gonna lie about when he put the gun in her mouth.
Oh my god.
I was like, first of all, you are a whore for that, and then 2, you're a bitch for saying what you were saying, but a whore for doing what he was doing. I say, you nasty, you nasty.
I can't stand you.
Thanks. Anything else you'd like to add to the movie? I know you got some facts going on.
2 facts that we haven't said yet.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Bring 'em.
So, most of the snow, artificial.
Really?
And
that's a lot of artificial snow.
It was made using environmentally friendly biodegradable materials.
That's beautiful.
And then the second fact is the rest stop was built from scratch on a sound stage and refrigerated so that it could stay cold so that the cast could feel the physical elements that the characters are going through so they could suffer with them.
That's kind of cool.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was an actor, I'd be pissed as fuck.
You think?
Yeah, bro, I'm cold. Just turn on the heat. I can fake like I'm cold.
I think it's a really cool aspect of being like an actor.
Is it a cool aspect? Yes. Am I gonna be shitty? I probably would
Because just
be.
imagine, though, how much better you have to act.
Yeah, those are the facts.
Beautiful facts. Love it. Heart it. All right. Do you want to close out this episode?
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed listening to Daisy talk about Danny Ramirez for a good chunk of time.
To be fair,
You didn't do it as much as I thought you would.
Yes.
You did not do it as much as I thought you would.
So, give me some fucking points.
You have some points. If you guys haven't seen this movie, please go see the movie. If you've read the book, tell us what the differences are, because I haven't read the book.
Despite that there's one a college student and the other's a
but
drug
besides the very big difference of that.
That's so funny.
Do we know what we're doing next week? Or are we just gonna figure it out off?
No, I do know what we're doing next week. We could talk about it. We can leave it as is, and then we can talk about it, because I don't know how you feel about it.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, pray for me for next week then, potentially.
You'll be fine. It could be worse. I could still talk about Danny Ramirez.
Oh, my God. Yeah, pray for me. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Go follow us on everything. Subscribe. Definitely subscribe.
Please subscribe. Put like fireworks and shit. Right?
Pew, 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 pew.
Follow. Pew, pew, pew.
We have until August 12th. You have to submit your horror stories for that week's episode. So please, 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 we do have a couple submissions. I know one for sure. My mom said that she was gonna submit one. So, yeah.
That's so funny.
I
love that for her.
She was like,
I love that
I'll
for
submit
us.
it anonymously so that people don't think you guys are just like trying to get stories. And I'm like, I want them to think we're trying to get stories, because we are trying to get stories. But yeah, submit your stories.
I need you to clip this. Okay, when we put our podcast picture, I need it to just be Danny Ramirez, please. That's my request for this one.
Fine.
I love Danny Ramirez. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
See you next week.
Not as much as I love Danny Ramirez.
Facts.
Hottie with a body.
Better be not as much as you love me.
BD. Big dick energy.
I understood that.
Okay, just
Love me more.
No.